back to the channel. So today I am just going to be quickly talking about this wig from a company called Julia Hair. So this is in fact the same hair that I used on my recent high ponytail. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, please do, it is Miss Diane Tucker. I did post a photo with a red lip and a really high ponytail, and a lot of people were like, what hair is that, or you know, asking me questions in my DM. So this is the wig, this is the actual wig. So Julia Hair did send me this, and this is the second video that I said that I had with this company. So let's just start off shipping. So shipping with this company took about 3 or 4 days, not long at all. No issue there. Packaging came in this box. It says Julia Hair, and they did send it in, you know, nicely packaged in a bag. And they did send me some goodies. They sent a wig cap, just 2 nude wig caps, and then they sent this elastic band. So thank you guys for that. And they also sent this really you know, festive scarf. So that was pretty interesting, but I will, you know, add it to my collection of scarves that I use in my videos, or just to lay some edges down. So the wig that they sent me, it is a 22-inch frontal wig, and this wig does come pre-bleached. Now, I personally didn't feel like I needed to pluck the hairline or anything like that, so I didn't, but you personally can. But as you guys can see, it doesn't look that bad. So far as it being pre-bleached, now a lot of units and companies say that they pre-bleach their wigs or they pre-pluck their wigs, when in all reality they don't, and you do get the wigs and the knots are still pretty black. This company is telling the truth. I will give them that credit, but with that being said, they did kind of over bleach the knots. So might have to go in, if you don't like how it looks, and you know, use some black dye and just, you know, brush it on where they overdid it. Because personally, I'm all for the like orange brassy look, because that's my, you know, face color, but not everybody is, you know, my skin tone. So definitely keep that in mind if you guys are interested in this wig. So the cap construction, it is 3 combs, and it is a 13 by 4 frontal. So parting is pretty long. No issue there. And the length is 22 inches. As far as density, it's giving me more of a 150 vibe than like 180. They didn't put it in the email yet, so I am just filming this video based off of what I got in the bag and what I feel and see. So 22 inches, and it goes to my rib cage. That's pretty long. Like I always say and try to reiterate in most of my hair videos, with machine made wigs besides like hot glue made wigs, those are typically longer than your normal, you know, length, or whatever length you chosen. You might get like 2 or 4 inches more, just because I don't know if it has something to do with the way they make them, but this is definitely giving me 24-inch vibes rather than 22, which is not an issue, because you know, you don't have to get a super long length to have super long hair. So in the ponytail video that I did do, the hair did fall like in my crack damn near. So it was pretty long for it to be a ponytail, and that just says a lot about if you want to buy a wig for a ponytail that is machine made or anything, you don't have to get a super long length, because look at what 22 inches did. But if you're familiar with invisible ponytails, like regularly, even with bundle hair, you don't have to get really long lengths for the ponytail to be long. So having this wig for a little bit, I've been wearing it for a couple days, and just based off of that, I did get some shedding and I did get some tangling. I'm not lying about anything, okay? I don't care if this is a sponsorship or anything like that. There is tangling and there is some shedding, but like always, it isn't really unmanageable. So I don't really consider that a con, because I know that these human hair wigs, especially when they're long or over 20 inches, they do tend to tangle and shed. That is just something to expect. Like, it's gonna happen. I don't know, unless you pay for like a $400, $500 wig, maybe it won't, but these AliExpress based companies and stuff like that, their wigs tend to shed and tangle. That's just that. So texture wise, it isn't a too fine texture. It actually has a little bit of yaki in it, so that is not an issue. I love the texture, in love with the texture. Really pretty. I didn't even have to flat iron it, so this is how it's looking, you know, out the box. It doesn't really need any flat ironing, to each his own, but I personally was like, you know what, it's straight enough for me, so I'm gonna get this video done. So as far as I styled it, I didn't really do much, but you know, apply the lace off camera and stuff. This isn't an installation video because I feel like I have 1,012 of those, but I installed it off camera. I did some little baby hairs, and then I added some makeup to the part, and I kind of tied some hair around to have this swoop bang, and that's pretty much it. So on my camera the hair is looking nice and black. Not sure about that if it was pre-colored or anything, but I love that it looks that way, and it looks very full, and it feels, you know, full enough. It isn't super thin or anything like that, so that is amazing. But that is pretty much all that I have for now, I guess. I do want to say that this is big head friendly, so if you got a big head, don't worry about it, sis. You're gonna be able to fit it because it's big head friendly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it seemed like I didn't have much to say. As I just told you guys, I haven't been wearing it that long. So happy new year to all my subscribers. I did make a single post, you know, telling you guys. If you guys did not see that, check out my community tab. But like always, I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next video.